Playoffs? Yes, Jim Mora. It is playoff time in the winter 2025 WIHSEA Rocket League season. Today we have number 10 Beloit Turner Trojans taking on the number 7 Wilmot Panthers, a Division II first round playoff matchup to determine who will advance one step closer to winter 2025 Rocket League State at Madison Area Tech College, March 1st, 2025. I am your fellow WIHSEA commentator, Andrew Schiss Jr., pleased to be joining you for today's broadcast. And without further ado, let's get into the team notes. My voice might be a little weird, still recovering from a cold, but we are still here. Beloit Turner, Division II starting lineups: Not Callie Burrow, a Diamond 3, Trippy Dex Jake, Platinum 3, their captain, and Leo Jules, a Platinum 1. Winter 2025 for the Trojans. They went 6-7 overall, 18-21 game record. Number 10 seed in winter 2025 Division II playoffs. In week 1, Beloit defeated East Troy and Vincent. In week 2, they had 2 losses, one to Port Washington and another to Wilmot. However, that head-to-head was pretty close. I mean, game 1, Wilmot took it 5-1. However, the next 2 games would be a lot closer, within 1 score. So Beloit Turner made it competitive against Wilmot. Unfortunately, they could not get a game off of the Panthers, but they might make it more competitive today. Who knows? Anything can happen. Week 3, win against New London, a loss against Fox Valley. Week 4, a bye in their match 1 slot. A win in the 2nd slot against Two Rivers. Week 5, loss against Grafton, win against West Salem. Week 6, losses against Martin Luther and MSL. Week 7, loss against Whitefish Bay, a win against Waterford. And some fun facts for Beloit. Approximately 459 students and a 15-to-1 student-teacher ratio. Mission and vision statements: provide excellent education for all students, develop career-ready students and prepare them for the future. Their school accolades include a 1976 boys cross-country state championship, I should say a 1987 boys something on there. I forgot to put. Oh, track and field. It was supposed to be track and field. I'm not sure why I didn't copy over, but yeah, 1987 they did win a track and field state championship. 1988 WIAA football state championship. In 2001, boys basketball state championship. The F.J. Turner name that is synonymous with Beloit Turner. So Beloit is named after frontiersman Frederick Jackson Turner. He's famous for his frontier thesis, which had a section where it said he believed that land acquisition on the frontier made Americans more democratic and unique. So a little bit of history tied to this new school for Rocket League. And fun fact, their whole lineup are freshmen. So they'll be around for a while, hopefully, in WIHSEA. Switching over to the Wilmot Panthers. Starting lineup, Cornelius Prime. Their captain is a Platinum 3. That might take the cake as a top 3 WIHSEA name. I'm not sure, but X-Metro, who's a Champion 1. And Vortical Orca, say that 5 times fast, is a Diamond 2. Winter 2025 season stats: 11-3 overall record, 13-10 game record. Number 7 seed in this year's Division II playoff. Week 1, matches 1 and 2, a win against West Salem, a loss against MSL early in the season. Week 2, loss against Martin Luther, win against Beloit Turner that I mentioned before. Week 3, wins against Waterford and Sauk Prairie. Week 4, a big win against Wisconsin Lutheran for Wilmot, and a loss to St. Croix Central. Week 5, win against Jefferson and Ripon. Week 6, wins against Freedom and Ashland. Week 7, wins against East Troy and Vincent. And some fun facts for the Panthers: approximately 922 students, 16-to-1 student-teacher ratio. Mission and vision statements: prepare students for college, career, and civic life. And create a sustainable, proactive, operational plan fostering growth. And their academic decathlon, I think that's how you say that. Could be wrong. It's a scholastic competition with specific academic tests in different, areas of school like maths, social sciences, literature, stuff like that. Since 2002, Wilmot has won 5 Division II national titles, They came in 2015, 2016, 2019, 2021, and 2023. Wilmot has won the state title 10 consecutive times. Let me repeat that again. Wilmot has won the state title 10 consecutive times. A record for highest scores in social sciences and literature goes to their senior Evan Kirkman, who scored a 49 out of 50 on both the social sciences and literature sections of the scholastic competition. So, I mean, Wilmot's got some smart geniuses there. They have some really, really smart people. And for course offerings, Wilmot offers advanced placement and career/tech education. And as far as this match goes, I will give a prediction for this one since I do have time to give one. I do believe Wilmot will walk away with this game. However, don't count out Beloit Turner. I think they're going to take at least one game off of Wilmot. So give me a 3-1 Wilmot score. You know, anything can happen in the first round. You know, some of the matches are definitely predictable. However, you know, sometimes there are the upsets that occur. So we will have to see what happens in the Division 1, 2, and 3 first round playoff brackets, respectively. So that's all I have for notes on both of the teams. So we should be getting ready to go shortly here. So I'll go ahead and make the lobby so we have that set. And while we get that set, I would like to display my predictions for the Winter 2025 Rocket League playoffs. Now, are these accurate? Possibly. Do I think they're going to be accurate? No, because every time I make predictions, some wild thing happens. But in my best judgment, here are my Division 3 playoff predictions to start. So I have Valders, Pacelli, Little Wolf, Williams Bay, Phillips, Deerfield, Brookfield, and Barron all making it to the quarterfinal. Advancing to the semifinal to go on to state will be Williams Bay, Pacelli, and Barron Deerfield. In my grand final, I have Pacelli and Deerfield matching up against each other. Once again, a rematch from 2 years ago. This time I have Pacelli taking the slight edge here. I mean, they've been in the grand final for, 2 seasons now, so. Just a moment. We had Beloit Turner get a little jumpy with joining the teams early here. I might not be able to get through all of these. So, yeah, I have Pacelli winning. They've been to the grand final twice in a row. Division 5 in Winter 2023 and Division 3 just last year. And in the third place game, Barron and Williams Bay, I have Barron winning that in a nice slugfest. Really quickly, we'll go over to Division 2 just so I can show my predictions here. Now, this one is the hardest one to predict out of all the divisions because we have so many good teams. We have Martin Luther, we have Fox Valley, we have St. Croix, we have Whitefish Bay, the Port Washingtons of the world, the Graftons of the world, the Wilmots of the world. I mean, this division is the most competitive out of all of them. So this is going to make for some great content. As you can see, my grand final match here is the Fox Valley Foxes and Martin Luther. I think with Fox Valley's experience at LAN, they get a slight advantage. However, I will not be surprised if Martin Luther wins this matchup. It's just, this one was really just a coin toss for me, really. So I'm expecting a cinematic, shall I say, Division 2 grand final, whether it be Fox Valley, Martin Luther, St. Croix, Martin Luther, something like that. I will be happy with whatever happens, but those are my Division 2 predictions. And real quick, Division 1. No surprise here. I have Case Walden winning the whole thing. I mean, they have been unquestionably the best team in Division 1 statistically. I mean, they've put up the most goals with 251 in total, I believe. They're 14-0 in the regular season. I mean, they have it all. X-Ray is looking for his second championship in 4 years at WIHSEA. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding there. However, a team like Elkhorn could easily knock them off, possibly, in the grand final. However, it's going to be hard to do that. And teams like Chippewa Falls and Waukesha West, they're going to be battling as well. to get to that top spot. RVA as well could pull off an upset against Chippewa if both teams were to make it to the quarterfinal. And, you know, the possibility of having New Richmond and Waukesha West again in a quarterfinal matchup. I mean, the last time we had them on a quarterfinal stream, it was absolute cinema. I think the last game of that series a couple years ago went 9 minutes in total with a 4-minute overtime with AK Foolish from New Richmond just putting in the dagger to send New Richmond to state. So, I mean, you know, every time those two teams play, it's always great. So those are my official predictions for the Winter 2025 Rocket League playoffs. If you want to view the brackets on your own time, go to WIHSEA.leaguespot.gg, pull up Division 1, 2, and 3 Rocket League tabs, and you'll be able to see the playoff brackets. And if you want to make your own predictions, I know Wi-Fi sent a template for Division 1 and 2 in our Discord, so feel free to make some predictions if you are in our Discord server. We like to hear the different viewpoints from everybody when predicting Rocket League playoffs, because sometimes you can be accurate, sometimes you can be completely wrong, and that's what is the fun part about predictions for this league. And it looks like everybody's in for Beloit Turner in the lobby. We are just waiting on Wilmot to join. Oh, I forgot to change the overlay. Hold up 1 second. You guys was forgetting to do something, so put this on studio mode and let me edit. Honestly, a lifesaver to have something like studio mode on OBS for situations like I'll sort of just tinker around with the records and stuff once I get both of the logos in there. Okay. Studio mode, go back to game mode. There we go. Now this looks a little bit like it. Shout out to Harmony, our graphic designer, who puts together all this stuff for me, used for the stream. Very helpful. And it really just keeps us informed of, you know, what's going on with the overlay, because we wanted to make an upgrade. I know the older one, I love the older one. It's just the fresh new feel of this one is, you know, why I like it so much. I believe that is Wilmot joining. So we should be good to go here. Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, we're off to the races with game number 1 of Beloit Turner versus Wilmot, first round Division 2 playoff matchup. Kickoff's going to go in favor of Beloit Turner to start us off. Beloit Turner in the blue, and Wilmot will be in the orange. See Vertical Orca flicking it over 1 to start us out here. Oh, what a bounce! And a great solo play to start us out from Vertical Orca. Just getting it over 1. Leo Jules and Jake not able to get back in time to save that. Wilmot goes up 1 early with 4:41 to go in game 1. That was the story of the game last time around. That was a great save from Callie, as Wilmot did win the first game by 4 goals against Beloit Turner, but Beloit Turner was able to keep it competitive within the games 2 and 3 of the week 2 series. We'll see what happens this time. Leo Jules trying to get it past 1. However, Vertical Orca tried to put it in, but Callie with a great touch. Jake faking out 1. Can he get that center position? Nope. X-Metra's there, and Callie gets bumped off by Cornelius Prime, the captain of the Panthers. Demo from Cali. Vertical Orca trying to score. Leo Jules gets deflected off. Vertical Orca trying to shoot it. Line drive again for possibly a second goal. However, Beloit Turner's doing some good things on defense. Almost in for Jake. One bouncing just off the crossbar. And now the Panthers have a chance to regather themselves here. Try to plot out what they want to do against this Beloit Turner team. Metro wins the challenge on Jake. Bumps him off. Cali with another save. And one lodged in the corner near the Trojans net. They race to get it away. Metro fakes one. Center touch. Cali's there for the clear. Metro stealing the boost from Cali. Cali trying to pass it out there. Fortunately, none of his teammates are there. Cornelius Prime. Oh, that would have been an insane touch. That would have been a very creative goal. I'll say that. Vertical Orca actually getting bumped off by Cali, I believe. Vertical Orca centering this one. Thought he might have looked for a shot. He had the shot. It's just the ball was in a passing formation. Metro gets 3 saves on the game. Trying to get it past Leo Jules. Oh, no. And Metro is going to be credited with the goal. However, Leo Jules had the ball in possession. He just did not have enough time to readjust himself. A little bit of a positioning error from Leo Jules, but the pressure gets at you at the worst possible times in this game, and those are one of those moments. Cornelius Prime centering that one, trying to look to give his team another opportunity for a goal to go up 3. Metro Dvorkel gets blocked off by the aforementioned Leo Jules. Cornelius Prime gets launched in the air. Jake trying to put that one in, but Metro is there for the save. Wilmot's got some great positioning going for them here. Just playing it patient, just waiting to see what the Trojans are going to do. And you know, if you're Beloit, you want to put some urgency into what you're doing here to really throw off the pace of the Panthers. That's a demo from Cornelius Prime. Vertical Orca with the center. However, Leo Jules gonna bat that up for Cali, who does put it in for the Trojans. And that's a great play, making use of the little boost that he had. Cali just fitting that one right through. And Beloit cuts their deficit to 1 with 1:31 to go. So the Trojans not dead just yet. Still trying to bring life. Leo Jules, great hit. Cali trying to read the bounce touch. Oh, accidental backflip from Leo Jules, who gets demoed. Might have been the best thing for him after that misinput. This will be back deep to get the ball out of harm's way. However, he has no boost. Loses the challenge. Jake now carrying the ball to the right side. Now Cornelius Prime trying to go off the wall. Do some freestyling antics. Leo Jules' shot almost in. Is anybody there to follow up? It's Cali. They can't put it in. Metro, the save, the line drive shot, and it's in for the Panthers. Talk about a bazooka shot from his own goal to the other goal. I mean, just call him Josh Allen with that bazooka shot right there. Metro now with the center. Vertical Orca. Accidental touch. Oh, demos from Cali. Has an opening. What a play from Beloit. And within about 15 seconds of that previous launching attempt, Beloit is back in this game. A brilliant response from the Trojans to Metro's bomb down the field. See what Jake can do here. Direct pass to Leo Jules. He misses the pass, though. Now Vertical Orca is going to get demoed. Metra looking for a center. Leo Jules hits it. Line drive. However, Orca is there to make the play. Maybe Beloit gets one more chance here. No, it's going to touch. And Wilmot going to take game one in a narrow 3-2 finish. So it looked like for most of that Wilmot had control. However, the Trojans did show us that they can get crafty with their goals. And, you know, that last one to make it, you know, 2-3, 1 goal to go. I mean, that was a heads up play. Just recognizing that the Panthers were scrambled on defense, demoing the players that were in front of them, and, you know, just taking the goal that way. But they have to get Leo Jules and Jake more involved in this matchup if they want to contend well enough with Wilmot here, because, you know, Callie is just getting the most attention with goals here. However, his team is doing a good job of setting him up, so they are getting somewhat involved, but they just need to be more operational around the field. See what Callie can do here. Pops it up. Thought Leo Jules was going to go for it, however, decided to stay back. Vertical Orca launching this one right side. Demo almost in. Cornelius Prime, the one back. However, Vertical Orca rotates back. Oh, they both go for boost instead of going for the nets. What? I'm not sure what the Panthers were both thinking there. I mean, I can't tell if both of them were going for the same boost or if, you know, one of them got faked out by Callie, but still a great goal from Callie nonetheless. The Trojans lead 1-0. Vertical Orca trying to center that one. Cornelius Prime, the same thing. Metro's in position. And he gets the touch. And in short order, the Panthers ensure that Beloit Turner won't get that much momentum with the lead. Game's now tied at 1, 4:16 to go. Cornelius Prime, great touch out to Metra. However, Leo Jules there to intercept it. Tried to go for another touch. Looked like he lagged off the ball a little bit. That one centered. Jake shot wide. Over Callie recenters it. Jake still in position, going up for it. Metra, great touch. Put the ball to harm's way. Now a demo. He's trying to give his teammates time to push the ball out of their half. Which is a smart thing to do. Metra, little bicycle flip. Just trying to throw off the Trojans. Cornelius Prime driving that off the left wall. Metra in position. Now one. Oh, it's almost in. Just streaking out of the clearance of the net. Metra shot wide to the left. Trying to pinch it off defender's car. And that one, it goes in for Cornelius Prime. Optimus Prime, Sentinel Prime, Cornelius Prime, does not matter. He'll still score and he'll say ka-chow right afterwards. I love it. Panthers take the lead for the first time in game 2, 3:08 to go. Vertical Orca trying to juke out Jake, however, gets the save. Metra self-centering it, solo play, and the Panthers heating up once again. Let's see how the Trojans respond here. Cornelius Prime going to try to center this one. Vertical Orca in position, and he catches the Trojans scrambling on defense. Orca with a great touch on that one. Everybody on Beloit Turner having some miscommunication on where to position themselves on the field at that instance. And a team like Wilmot, they're going to play fast. They're going to play aggressive. Not really going to downplay that much. Metra, oh, tried to go for a double. Could not hit it, though. Fabulous intention. Just the execution was not in his favor that time. Jake to Leo to get it out. Vertical Orca trying to get it over Leo Jules. However, unsuccessful. X-Metra going up. Jake missing the touch. Callier to back him up. Vertical Orca trying to pass it off to Metra, and these passes are just either getting whipped or intercepted before our very eyes here. Cornelius Prime missing the touch. Metra centering it. Leo and Callie both miss. Nets open. Oh, Vertical Orca missing as well. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? And gives a chance for Wilmot to maybe regroup and try to get a 5th goal in this game 2. Leo Jules in position, fakes out Cornelius Prime. However, he was awkward. Trying to set up his team. Metra soft center. That'll be cleared. Jake just trying to get it past Vertical Orca, and you know, Wilmot having a great sense of where the ball is going to go at all times on the field. That's what's really set them apart from Beloit in the series so far. Vertical Orca past the Metra, he misses. Leo Jules up the middle. Cornelius is there. Leo center attempt. Oh, Callie just below the ball. And it's looking likely that Wilmot is going to walk out of here with a game 2 win, and Beloit Turner is going to be in do or die territory here as their season is on the line. The ball is going to touch. Wilmot winning game number 2. And like I said, to begin the broadcast, Beloit Turner's team, all freshmen, so this is their first real experience in the playoffs. I mean, with an all freshman roster, I mean, to get, you know, this far into playoffs, be a number 10 seed is a great accomplishment. And, you know, in the next year or two, when these players get more chemistry playing with one another and, you know, just rising up in the rankings of the game and scrimming more high competitive teams, I mean, this team could blossom into something great in Division 2 in the future. And, you know, there is a chance they could pull a game 3 win here. However, you know, Wilmot is just looking like the team that is driven to go further than the first round. Not to say it's a knock on Beloit Turner, it's just that experience factor might just be there more for Wilmot with playing higher competition later in playoffs. But winner of this game will either face Fox Valley Lutheran or their opponent. I forget who they play in the first round. But it's highly likely that the winner of this game will play Fox Valley Lutheran in the quarterfinal. Jake shot saved by Vertical Orca. Jake now, oh, trying to get another touch. See, the intent is there. It's just the execution for some of these plays by both teams is, you know, just a little inconsistent. However, these two teams are still battling, though. This is a little bit competitive. Jake shot almost in. Oh, these are just nail biters for Beloit Turner here. They gotta hit one of these sooner or later. Oh my goodness, and it's in finally for Beloit Turner. Callie taken off where Leo Jules could not. And Metra just kind of pinches it off that left post, leaving it there for Callie to put that in. I mean, Metra was just in a terrible spot there trying to save the ball. And unfortunately for Wilmot, they give up the early goal. But, you know, they did the same thing in game 2, and they were able to come back quickly. So we'll see what happens here. Callie. Jake. Stalemating in the goal here. Vertical Orca just trying to back the ball up here. It's almost like a potato sack race. Just trying to get that ball out of harm's way. Leo Jules. Trying to center that one. Had another opportunity. And now Beloit Turner's got to establish some momentum one way or another. Jake with a nice save. Double commit on the side of the Panthers. That's left open. However, Jake is there to make a great touch. Cornelius Prime just sitting like a hawk, just trying to find his prey. Great save for Metra. Callie. Oh, try to get the challenge on Vertical Orca. Was unsuccessful. Metra has full reign of the ball until Leo Jules intercepts it over the middle of the field. Cornelius Prime a save, and now Beloit Turner putting a little bit more pressure on the side of Wilmot. Metra's going up in the air, missing the touch. Hits it back to Vertical Orca, who's not ready for it. Oh, gotta imagine if Callie had a little bit of a cleaner touch there, it could have been closer to that net. Callie, oh, that was a bad touch there. In his defense, so the ball kind of bounced a little weird. Vertical Orca with the center. Leo Jules defending. Cornelius Prime trying to slot it in there. Not able to. Jules flicks it over Metra. Callie with boost. See what he can do here. Vertical Orca, tough as nails, just launching that ball in Trojan territory. Cornelius Prime. And try to have his teammate Vertical Orca get that one. Jake that time wins the challenge. However, Beloit not able to set up a play. And they know Wilmot's going to go up for that ball. Great heads-up effort from Leo Jules. Cornelius Prime off 0 boost. Can't do much of anything. Vertical Orca with a full tank. Accidental teammate bump from Leo and Jake. See what Jake can do here. Not much of anything. Don't have enough boost. Wilmot's doing a great job controlling the boost. The net is slightly open, and it's in for the Panthers. Wow. After stalling Wilmot for so long, Callie almost there to save it, but Cornelius Prime just barely getting that one in. And we're tied at 126 to go in game 3. Callie gets bumped. Metra with the center. There were nobody there to follow up. A little over a minute to go here. Leo Jules accidentally backflipping again. Callie putting it over Cornelius. Metra in position. Jake keeping it somewhat towards midfield. Leo Jules trying to hit this one. Not able to make the touch. See what Jake is able to do here. 0 boosts and all. Trying to pass it over to Callie. Intercepted by Metra. Now Callie winning the 50. Metra the only one back. Leo Jules backflipping again. Jake's shot over the backboard. Oh, Callie's shot goes wide to the right. Metra over Jake, and it's in for the Panthers. Metra going up for that one, getting it over Jake. Climbing the ladder there. 22 seconds to go for Beloit Turner to put a second one on the board. And all the Panthers have to do is let this clock run out, and they advance to the quarterfinal. Oh my goodness, a pass, and it's in! What? Unbelievable. No way. Callie to Leo Jules, who's been looking for a goal this whole game. Wow. That was insane. And it's 2-2, 12 seconds to go here. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Cornelius not able to hit the dagger. And the ball drops overtime for game 3. Unbelievable. That ball's popped up. Oracle Orca in position. I don't believe there was an overtime series between Beloit and Wilmot in their first meeting. I could be wrong though. Leaguespot doesn't tell us everything. Oracle Orca trying to angle that one. However, a combined effort for the save. Leo Jules trying to touch this 1-0 boost though. Same thing with Jake. And it's just going to come down to the boost conservation. That one is not in. What a save from Leo Jules. Jake floating this one. Cornelius Prime with the touch. Leo Jules, great touch himself. Just putting some pressure, but they just can't finish. I mean, the boost is just getting away from a double commit on the side of the Trojans here. Leo Jules trying to ride it up the wall here. Center position. One of his teammates. No one is there. And that one is in for the Panthers, and they will take this one in 3. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a finish to a game that, you know, is going to just get thrown out of the, you know, thrown out into the water because it was a 3-0 series. But the people who watch this stream, they know that it was a lot closer than a 3-0 finish. I mean, wow. That goal from Callie to Leo Jules to tie it up at 2 with 12 seconds to go, that was insane. But hats off to both teams for a great matchup. Hats off especially to Beloit Turner in, I believe, their first season of Rocket League, making it to the first round of the playoffs, and, you know, just putting their best out there. You know, they're not going to be the best team in the world. You know, they're not going to be the worst team in the world. They're, you know, in the middle of the pack, which is great for a freshman team that's, you know, been building chemistry all year long. A 6-7 record is really, you know, nothing to be embarrassed about. And I think the Trojans have a bright future as long as that core sticks together and they continue to grow and learn from each other. In the case of Wilmot, you know, they look great in this game, and they're going to go on to possibly face off against Fox Valley in the quarterfinals, which, you know, is a tough matchup for them. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But that'll conclude the coverage for Beloit Turner and Wilmot. Give me 1 second, and I will boot up Leaguespot, and we will check out some of the results from the first round, if there are any. It ended a little bit early, so we shall see what happens. And yeah, again, just hats off to Beloit Turner for a great effort on the stream. We wanted to get a couple new schools on the stream this week that haven't been on here previously, instead of having the same, you know, bunch of schools on here. But I believe quarterfinals will see maybe a few familiar faces on the stream. We shall see what happens with how many, you know, good quarterfinal matchups there will be, because I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few to choose from. So that'll be a hard decision. And quarterfinals will actually be this Thursday. So not next Tuesday, February 25th, but this Thursday, February 20th, same time, around 3:45. So, and then after the quarterfinal stream, we'll have the state championship on March 1st at Madison Area Technical College, free to attend for anybody who either wants to watch the Rocket League competition, watch the Mario Kart competition, want to network with other, you know, people who are interested in esports, or, you know, just come for a good time. Go ahead and stop in to the Madison Area Technical College, March 1st, 8 a.m. to, say, 4 or 5 p.m. We'll have 3 divisions of Rocket League competing. We'll have 3 divisions of Mario Kart competing. It'll be a blast. And the Fortnite Championship, I believe, is going to be remote, and it'll be on February 6th, I believe, somewhere around the end of February. But we will get to look at some of the playoff matches here. Just still trying to get everything set up so I don't have to scroll constantly. Because I know some people who look back at the VODs are like, oh, this guy is scrolling all over the place looking for this stuff. So we just get everything set up nice and easy for you guys. Be a smooth transition between each tab. Okay. Just about ready to hit the button here. And with the power of magic, we are here. So looking at the Division 3 first round matchups so far, we have confirmation that Pacelli has moved on to the second round with a 3-0 win over Winnebago Lutheran. St. Lawrence and Valders yet to play. Little Wolf and Watoma in progress. Watoma is actually leading that series. Interesting. Deerfield got a forfeit win over Wrightstown. Williams Bay currently up 2-0 against Random Lake. Barron up 2-0 against Gillette. Phillips and Stanley Boyd yet to be documented. In progress is Brookfield Academy versus Gibraltar. And a look at the playoff bracket so far here. Shelley and Deerfield, my top two teams, are in play still. Go over to Division 2. Whitefish Bay getting a forfeit win over Freedom. Martin Luther up 2-0 against Two Rivers. Grafton up 2-0 against Ashland. Fox Valley up 1-0 against Waterford. Port Washington advancing to the quarterfinals to take on possibly St. Croix or Jefferson, most likely St. Croix. So great win for Port Washington, led by Sixfold, their tremendous captain. And our match, Wilmot versus Beloit Turner, ending in 3-0 fashion. It was a very close 3-0 series. I was highly entertained in that last game specifically with that overtime goal to make it 2-2. MSL and Wisconsin Lutheran yet to play as well. And we'll go over to Division 1, where a couple of the matches are still, yet to be documented. We have Case, Walden, Horlick, Hartford Union, and Slinger 2-2. That was going to be another possible match of the week thing, but again, just wanted to get some diversity on the stream a little bit with a couple of schools that have not been featured. I know I've been wanting to feature Wilmot for a little while now. I mean, they've had a great record, but unfortunately their schedule just didn't align with the plans for, the match of the weeks during regular season. Let's check in on that Hartford Union Slinger game. Yeah, that's pretty close. So Slinger winning the first two, Hartford Union winning the second two, and they're on game 5. So yeah, that's a toss-up. Any team could win that. I have Slinger winning that one personally, so we shall see what happens with that. RVA and West De Pere in progress. Elkhorn getting a forfeit win. Waukesha West 3-0. Sheboygan South, 3-0 win. And New Richmond and McGuanago yet to play. So there are your advances in the Division 1 playoffs so far. Elkhorn and Sheboygan South, Waukesha West. Go back to Division 2 real quick. Whitefish Bay, Wilmot, and Port Washington in. And Pacelli and Deerfield in as of right now. Just a page and see if anything else updated. Williams Bay has made it in. No one else yet for Division 2 except Fox Valley and Art Luther. Grafton are all getting close to that range. Being in. And no one else yet for Division 1. That Hartford Union and Slinger matchup still in progress. Alrighty, so if you want to look at these final standings when they're all said and done for yourself, go ahead and go over to WIHSEA.leaguespot.gg to see the Division 1. I'll walk you right through how to go to it. So this is the starting page. You see all the streams going on right now. And then you go down here to Winter, and you can see Division 1 Rocket League. Division 2 Rocket League, Division 3 Rocket League. If you're interested in the Mario Kart playoffs happening right now, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. We have the Fortnite stuff as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of how to navigate the WIHSEA Leaguespot tabs for the winter sports. And with that being said, we will conclude the stream. So, thank you all for tuning into the Winter 2025 Rocket League first round of the playoff stream, containing number 10 Beloit Turner and number 7 Wilmot. Wilmot taking the win 3-0 against the Trojans. I have been your fellow WIHSEA commentator, Andrew Sis Jr., and I'll see you back this Thursday for